Let's talk about the 7 instant pain relief hacks that will blow you away. Now, I used to teach chiropractors and physical therapists these techniques, but I adapted them to the do-it-yourself version. So for some of these techniques, you're going to need help from another person. So the first one is for shoulder pain. You're going to be laying on your stomach. Now, if you need help on your left shoulder, you're going to have someone work on the opposite calf muscle, okay? If you have pain on the right shoulder, you're going to have them work on the left calf. Now, I'm going to give you an example how to do this, but the reason this works is because of circuits. You actually walk so this shoulder, your right shoulder, is opposite to your left foot, and then you take another step, and the left shoulder is opposite to your right foot. So we have this crossover electrical circuitry connecting the right shoulder with your left foot and the left shoulder with your right foot. So let me show you how to do this right now. The problem is on her right shoulder, right? So we're going to work on the opposite calf right through here. And I'm going to press right into the calf and work all this up through here. Now it's going to be tender on the opposite side, right through here. So I'm just going to work on this. I like to work on the Achilles tendon right through here and really just kind of massage this for about, I don't know, 2 hours. No, just kidding. Just about a minute or so. Okay, so we're going to do that right through here. So you're going to work on that. Okay, now sit back up. Okay, so now go ahead and raise the arm up now.
Yeah, feels better.
Better?
Yeah,
okay.
Much better.
How much better on the scale from 1 to 10? Like,
so let's say it's like a 9.5.
All right, you're back for the next technique. This next one is quite amazing. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to find an area of pain in your body, and you're simply going to press on the opposite side, the mirror image side. So if you have pain on one side, you'll press on the opposite side. And what I mean by press is massage. So to get rid of pain on one side of your body, you're going to be applying pressure to the opposite side. So let's show you how to do that. What you're going to do is you find it where it's hurting on this side, and then you press on the mirror image. So let's say the mirror image is right on the top part. We're just going to massage this. Now, you could do it on yourself, okay? But you could also press, have someone do it on you and just show them how to do it. Have them watch this video. So you rub that right there, okay? So that should get rid of the pain right there. But the key is getting the mirror image exact spot when you rub this. Now, the way you know you have the exact spot, it'll be really, really, really tender. Okay, you'll find one spot that the person will go, ow, that hurts. Well, then we just spend time and work that out. But we're not done yet. We have to work on the muscle connected to the elbow going up. Don't worry about going down, just going up. So we're going to work on the elbow, and then we're going to work on the muscles on the opposite side. And you're going to work on the bicep and the tricep, okay, on the back part. And you're going to massage these right here, okay? All right, welcome back. So we're going to talk about the right shoulder. A lot of people have pain on the right shoulder. We want to make sure it's not coming from the gallbladder. There's a nerve called the phrenic nerve that goes from the gallbladder up to the right shoulder. So if you're having therapy on the right shoulder for weeks and weeks and months with no stabilizing results, chances are it's not in your shoulder. It's being referred from something else. So in this technique, I'm going to show you how to deal with it. Check this out. So here's the problem. If you consume too much nut or seeds or peanut butter, it is severely aggravating to the gallbladder and the ducts that connect to that gallbladder. All right, so just be aware of that. And many times you're looking for a snack that is quick, it's satisfying, and you'll have these nuts. If you do too much, it's going to irritate this gallbladder. But you may feel a little bloating, okay? You're going to feel a little bloating in your stomach. But there's a little nerve that goes right to that gallbladder, and it goes right on up to the liver, and it goes right up to the shoulder, and right up to the neck, and up to the head. In other words, this little nerve will be pinched down here, like you're stepping at a dog's tail, but he's going to bark over here, and you're going to have neck pain on the right side or the shoulder, anywhere on the shoulder. It could even go all the way down to your right leg. So anything on the right side of the body. And even on the right shoulder blade on the right side behind your shoulder, you'll feel a little thing on the back where it's tight all the way through here. And you will swear it's probably a neck pain or a shoulder problem, when in fact it's those nuts. So realize that could be one of the sources of that. All right, you're back. This next technique is pretty cool. You're going to be checking the range of motion in certain areas of your body. And you're going to compare the right to the left, the front and the back, and you're looking for areas of restriction. And to fix this restriction, you're going to be stretching in the opposite direction. So here's an example of that. So anytime we have a muscle that is constantly in a state of tightness or contraction, it's on. So we can either stimulate the opposite muscle with pressure, or we can actually stretch the opposite muscle. Okay, so now if this muscle's not going down this way, we're going to be stretching the opposite way this way. So I'm going to stretch all the way here and then relax. Stretch for a second, relax. So all I'm doing is stretching in the opposite direction, that's all. So if I do this for about 10 times, stretching really good, she's going to start being able to stretch down here much better. See how that works? All right, welcome back. I have another technique for you. This is called the scapular stretch. It's wonderful for neck stiffness. A lot of your neck stiffness is not coming from your neck, it's coming from your shoulders. And in this next technique, all you need is a folding chair. Let's show you. I'm going to show you on the back part right through here. You're going to take your scapula, okay, this is this bone back there, and you're going to kind of wing it out a little bit and get hooked on the chair, and you're going to just slouch down and stretch this whole shoulder upward, okay? So you can see that I hooked the tip of my scapula in that back part of the chair, and I'm just going to sit here for about a minute and just push upward by slouching my body backward. Okay? And then I'm going to shift and work on the other scapula. I know this looks weird, but it seems to work. So I'm just going to slouch back, and I'm pushing my shoulder upward, and working on the opposite muscles will send signals to the traps and relax your trap muscles. You just need to try it, and you will see that it will work. All right, you're back for the next technique. Now, what happens if you're punching the nose? Where's the opposite side of the nose? What are you going to do about that? This technique shows you how to deal with trauma to the nose. And many people have either been punched in the nose, they've been traumatized from some injury to the nose, whether it's a car accident or falling down or whatever. This technique will produce amazing relief and actually help you breathe. So check this out. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to fix this injury, because the trauma goes right to the nose. The force travels to the next bone over. So the force is stuck in the little joints next to the nose and then on the top right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to press into the nose this way, but not on the nose. So we're going to take this bone right here and press into it right there. And this should be a little bit tender. Is that tender? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we're pressing into it right underneath the eye. Don't poke the eye out. I'm not giving you the middle finger. So we're just kind of pressing right into it this way, and then we'll do the other side. So we're going to come into the nose this way, pressing and holding for about an hour. What this is doing, releasing the old tension around the nose. I mean, trauma gets stuck in the tissues. It's like a force that gets stuck as a standing wave, and you can do this to any injury, but the nose is a common one for people that had surgery to the nose, broken nose, got punched in the nose. Okay, now there's a suture on the top part, so we want to come down this way, right into the nose. All right, you're back for the last technique. This involves skull injuries. If you've ever had an injury and cracked your skull or had some type of trauma to your skull, you need to know this technique. So check it out. I'm going to show you what to do. What you do is you massage the opposite side. So let me just take a look. So it's right around here, right? Mm-hmm. So they actually took the skull off, right? They opened it? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to press on the opposite mirror image side and I'm just going to show you. I'm just massaging. Now, the way that you know you get the right spot is it's going to be very tender, like really tender. So you tell me where the tenderness is. Let me see. Okay, so tell me if it's anywhere through here.
Close.
Here, or here.
Let's say there.
Right there. Okay. Once you find the tenderness, you just work it out, because when you actually have a surgery or injury, it can shift the plates in the head. There's actually joints in your skull. Sutures are called. How about through here?
Yes.
So it's always going to be tender, more tender on the opposite side. And I'm just going to massage this for about an hour. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it just feels really tight.
Yeah. And this is on the good side. It's really wild. It'll always be tender on the opposite side. I'm just pressing on the exact place that he had incision on the opposite side. Okay, so now I'm just going to kind of push it upward. The thing what you don't want to do is press on the side where he had the incision. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my thumb, I'm going to press up on this suture. Suture is a joint between the skulls. Feel that?
Mm-hmm.
And just when you do this, you just have to make sure that you don't mess up the hair.
It's valuable.
It's the most important thing. I mean, you know, they put him out when they cut the skull, but still, the body retains memory. Now, one little secret, okay, so what we want to do, if the injury's on this side, we want to press into the injury, so I can also press down this way. On the eyebrow, because someone stepped on his head when he was playing basketball 6 years previous. So I'm right here, I'm just going to press on here. Tell me when it's tender. Here, 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 there.
Yep, right there.
Okay. Just doing the opposite side and kind of covering up how I'm doing this, but let's see if I can just do it like this. I'm not flipping you off. Right through in here, is that where it is?
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we just have to make sure the next time someone steps on your head, you have to duck and dodge faster so they don't actually land on the skull. Now, what we're going to do, he had a compression injury when he was 3. So I'm going to kind of like, I'm going to lift up on the skull. And like, here's the back of his skull, right? You see this thing? I'm going to lift up right here and stretch all of this to kind of like undo the compression that he had. Does this feel good or bad?
Yeah, that's good.
So I'm tractioning the connection between the skull and the first vertebra, which he fractured. This is going to help you sleep, and it's just this is how you should feel normally. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Before you go, I have one last very cool video on referral pain. Check it out.